Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the show. Grab a chair and prepare yourself because today's video might step on a few toes. We're talking about SHD levels in the Division 2. You know, that big shiny number sitting next to your name that makes you look like a demigod in the eyes of random teammates. Here's the thing, that number doesn't automatically mean what you think it does, and it certainly doesn't mean what other players assume when they see it. I know. Some of you are already warming up your keyboards to tell me I'm wrong, but stick with me. I'm breaking down the SHD levels of what they really are, why it can be misleading, and the right way to actually judge a player's skill. But first, time for my thank yous. Now on your screen, you're seeing the thumbs up wall. Updated with all the current channel members. These folks decided the channel was worth supporting beyond just likes and subs, and I can't thank them enough. If you want to see your handle up here, hit the join button. Every single one of you, member or not, helps this channel keep growing, and I seriously appreciate it. Okay, let's do this. Let's start with the basics. What exactly is SHD levels? Well, after you hit level 40, every chunk of XP you earn gets funneled into SHD ranks. That's it. It's literally just a running tally of time invested. But here's the catch. It doesn't tell you anything about how that time was spent. A player at Shade level 15,000 might have spent years grinding open world control points on normal while half watching Netflix. Another player at Shade level 2100 might have been sweating legendary missions every night for 2 years. A third player could have just farmed control points during a triple XP event, while a fourth lived in conflict or the dark zone. So, which one of those players actually has sharper skills? You see my problem? SHD is not a skill score. It's not a ranking system. It's not some universal badge of honor. Well, I mean, it can be. It could also mean that you need to touch grass. And it's definitely not a guarantee that someone knows how to run their build properly. Think of it like airline miles. You could rack up millions of points by flying business class across the globe, or by signing up for credit cards you never use. The number looks impressive, but the story behind it matters more. Here's where the misconceptions kick in. A lot of players see a massive shade number and think, oh, this person must be God tier. Sometimes, sure. I will grant that there are some people out there that are like that, but they're the exception, not the rule. And the other times, you're looking at a walking participation trophy. Shade levels can be inflated in a bunch of ways. Grinding low difficulties for hours, farming golden bullet or global events where XP rains from the sky, repeating weekly invaded missions and open world loops that barely push your skill. And none of that prepares you for the moment you walk into legendary capital mission, the room aggros, and you're suddenly juggling drones, grenadiers, and a warhound barking in your face. It also doesn't prepare you for PvP, where mechanical aim, timing, and positioning matter way more than your shade ticker. And I've seen it firsthand. Shade level 12,000 agents who fold in seconds in conflict because they built for open world farming, versus a sub 1k player who had a tight DPS build and solid mechanics. The smaller number won, hands down. And this isn't unique to the Division. Look at Destiny's light level. It shows your grind, not your game sense. Same with Call of Duty, Prestige, or World of Warcraft gear score. Big numbers don't always mean big brains. Now, I don't want to paint Shade as worthless. It does matter, just not in the way most players think. High SHD means time played, and that usually correlates to a fatter recalibration library, a closet full of exotic pieces, more resources for optimization, and that's all valuable. The more toys you have, the easier it is for you to craft builds. But here's the truth bomb. If your build has no synergy, it's just a pile of loot. A bad setup with 20,000 shade levels behind it is still a bad setup. I've watched shade level 15k players get shredded in the dark zone by shade level 800 simply because the lower ranked player had a smarter, tighter build and actually knew how to use it. Think of it like guitars. Owning 20 doesn't make you a better musician. Practicing on one until you master it does. So what if you're the little guy with a low SHD number? Here's my advice. Don't be intimidated. Your number doesn't define your ceiling. Focus on the mechanics, things like positioning, cover swapping, timing your armor kits, things like that. Play content that challenges you. Normal and hard won't teach you how to survive a heroic wave. Push yourself into content that scares you. That's how you actually get better. Master synergy. Even a budget build can slap if the talents and gear pieces work together. Remember, skill grows faster than SHD. If you know what you're doing, you could punch way above your weight. Now, for you big cats out there, if you're sitting at SHD 10k plus, here's my advice. Don't automatically assume that number makes you untouchable. Nothing's worse than flexing your SHD and then face planting in the first room of District Union. Keep challenging yourself. If you've been living on heroic, dip into legendary. Try new builds. Push those limits. And in group play, lead by example. Don't trash talk the lobies. Teach them. Help them. A high SHD doesn't give you the right to act like the toxic sheriff of the dark zone. Nobody cares about your number if your gameplay doesn't back it up. So the next time you see a high SHD teammate, don't automatically expect greatness. And the next time you see a low SHD player, don't automatically expect weakness. Judge players by their play, not by their profile number. If this made you rethink how you see SHD levels, hit the like button. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Have you been guilty of judging players by their SHD level? Or have you been surprised at any time by someone who underestimated you or you underestimated them? Let me know. Don't forget, we're active on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Clans are open. Discord and X links are in the description. Come join up. Bring your builds. Now let's get some runs in. The store is also updated with new merch. Check it out if you want to rep the channel. And something new, the fellow bad dogs. This is where I list other creators posting content like mine. Check them out and spread the love. If you want your channel featured here, hit me up and we'll work something out. And until the next one, this is Hannibal, signing off.